Happy Wednesday, Wolves!
Today is Wednesday, March 6, 2024.
My name is Nathan.
And my name is Garrett.
Students and staff wishing to join us in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance, please stand and face the flag.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We hope that the first 2 days of Dream Week has been amazing for all of you.
Dream Week continues through the end of this week. Today is the APEP Assembly, and tonight is Miss Grandview at 7 p.m. Entry fee is $5.
Lunch games for today is Cup Game. Tonight, there's a restaurant night at Chipotle from 4 to 7. Make sure to mention you are from Grandview. The ASL Club is meeting in U222 tonight, right after school. Everyone is welcome to join and learn how to sign like a pro.
Abisha Club has a meeting next Wednesday, March 13th in U124, right after school.
Ruby, Kylev, and Cadence made a video about Grandview's Cultural Dance Club. Let's send to them to learn more.
Grandview is one of the schools that have many opportunities to do fun activities, such as doing performing arts, sports, or even doing group activities with friends. One of the clubs here is Cultural Dance. Cultural dance is a way for individuals to learn different dances from different cultures, and to perform these dances to an audience who are willing to see what piques their interest. We'll be hearing out students that are part of the club and see what they have to say.
Because a friend encouraged me to. Because a friend pushed me into doing it.
I joined dance because I thought it'd be an amazing new experience to get out of my comfort zone, to get to know new people, and I just think it's a really fun thing to do.
The dancing and the people.
That we get to listen to music and that we get free food.
I like that we get to learn different dances, we get to practice, and not only that, but we get to get along with the group. It's a nice way of making new friends.
Bachata.
Bachata.
I have to say my favorite dance would have to be merengue.
Although this club is heavily influenced by different cultures, this is an opportunity for students to partake in this club, where meetings are held on Thursdays every week at 4 o'clock. We'll hear one of their pieces of advice.
If you want to join, I highly recommend it. Everybody gets along with each other, so it's definitely a great new experience to do, to get out of your comfort zone, and it's a new skill to learn that you can apply to anywhere really.
Cultural dance is a fun club for students to participate in and create awesome moments with one another. It might seem scary for some people to perform in front of people, but it will take time and experience to get the hang of it. This is Ruby, Cadence, and Kylev reporting for GVTV.
It's good to see Grandview being more inclusive with many cultures. Cultural Dance Club seems fun.
On Thursday, boys swim and dive has a meet against Overland at Utah Pool at 5 p.m.
Girls lacrosse has an away game against Mullen at 6 p.m. on Thursday as well.
As far as Dream Week goes, Thursday's Crocs and Crazy Socks Day. Show off your favorite combination of Crocs and wild socks. Thursday's lunch game is cup stacking.
Thursday's restaurant night is at Cane's from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. Remember to mention that you are from Grandview.
Moving on to Friday, boys volleyball has a home game against Chaparral at 6:30.
For Dream Week, Friday is simply just Spirit Wear Day. Seniors, wear your overalls. The lunch game for Friday is cornhole.
Also on Friday, make sure to come to Nothing Bunk Cakes from 2 to 6. Mention you're from Grandview.
Grandview TSA recently competed at the state conference. Let's send it to Yumika to tell us all about it.
TSA, Technology Student Association, has recently competed in state. Students work for months to show off their talents at this event and earn rewards for their best product. TSA is a great place to grow your love and knowledge for technology and also discover many other creative endeavors. Let's see how Grandview TSA did at the state conference and give some credit to returning members who have represented Grandview over these past years.
I've been in TSA for 2 years now.
I've been in TSA for 3 years, and then next year will be my 4th year.
I won first place for digital video production, along with my rest of the group, which is Belay, Jack, and Zaid.
I did get semis in 4 of my events. I made semis in transportation modeling, in biotech, in engineering design.
Yeah, this year I got first place in chapter team, which is a parliamentary procedure event where it's basically a scripted but still impromptu event at TSA.
Many other schools around the state have also participated in this conference.
We compete against schools across the state. A lot of the schools are from Douglas County, CCSD, and pretty much every district that's in Colorado. The competition was at the DTC Marriott this year.
Students must juggle many different events at once, and it is a miracle how they may balance it all. Their hands must be full leading up to this competition, a task only one who really enjoys it could finish thoroughly.
To prepare for my events, we had about, since September, so September to February, 5 months.
If you want to do good in state, then you have to like prepare from basically October all the way up until now. You have to invest several hours every single week, so it's overall just a lot of work. It wasn't stressful, no, because like I enjoyed the process of doing it. Even though like it was a lot of work, I enjoyed it, so because of that, it wasn't really stressful.
Thanks for listening. This is Yumika Mori, reporting for GVTV.
Congratulations to everyone who competed and won at TSA State Conference.
Continuing our congratulations, Speech and Debate State happened last weekend. Congratulations to Nora Kalilian for being a runner-up in congressional debate. Next, congratulations to Zaid Afak, George Maurice, and Kushal Vamula for making it to semifinals in extemporaneous speech. Finally, huge congratulations to Valet Kelker for making it to finals in international extemporaneous speech. This Saturday, track and field has the Aurora All-City Meet versus multiple schools at Legacy Stadium at 10 a.m.
Also on Saturday, girls lacrosse has a game versus Air Academy at 11 a.m. and girls soccer has a game against Regis at 3 p.m.
Closing out Dream Week is Saturday, where we have a restaurant day at Legends Coffee from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m., as well as a Barnes & Noble book drive from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Mention you're from Grandview.
Saturday is also the Legacy Grandview Gear Sale in the lower commons from 9 to noon. Browse and purchase vintage Grandview gear that was collected last week.
Hey Nathan, have you ever noticed how crowded the hallways get during passing period?
Yeah, they get really busy and super slow.
Janelle, Gwen, and Mason made a video about Grandview's crowded hallways. Let's check it out.
Grandview High School's current student population is 2,752. Though our halls may seem spacious, they house overcrowding and chaos between every class.
Students each employ their own strategies to steer clear of the crowds.
I feel like you just gotta either leave like really before the bell rings or a little bit after the bell rings. You just have to try to plan it so you don't get like stuck in the traffic.
As of right now, I just usually leave class a little early.
I do have to plan on whether or not the hallway will be crowded and how like it'll affect me. Sometimes I come like 5 minutes earlier because of the people that just like to hang out, especially like right in front of the door. It kind of gets to me. I have been late to class because of crowded hallways. It's because people hang out by the door and it's like you're kind of shoving your way through people. So getting through that kind of gets hard, and then the bell rings and I walk in late, the walk of shame.
But the crowds aren't always the same. At certain points in the day, they can seem to quadruple in size.
I think the halls are at the worst when it hits like the 3-minute mark during your passing period.
The halls are at their worst usually after lunch or before lunch.
I think in the morning. Like when you first get to school, right before first period, everyone's just trying to like say hi, and see each other, and then they forget to go to class.
Luckily, students have ideas for making the halls less crowded and more walkable.
I think maybe you should give us like a longer time, because then also teachers will make a big fuss about you not going to the bathroom during your passing period. But I can't go to the bathroom during my passing period because it's so crowded and there's so many people.
To make the hallways less crowded, everyone like in a different class, like depending on how far you are from your next class, could leave earlier than the other students maybe, so you can get there quicker.
I feel like if people just stopped hanging out in the middle of hallways, like in big groups, whenever they see the opportunity, and just kind of like either hang out in the commons or go to the library or hang out outside or just go to class, you know, stuff like that, and like kind of enforce it a little bit, then it just would make it a lot easier.
With a little hustle and a lot more respect, we might just be able to clear up the crowds. This is Gwen
and Jenna
signing off for GVTV.
Have you ever been late because of crowded halls, Garrett?
No, I always try to hustle to my next class before the hallways get too crowded. That's all for this week's announcements, everybody. Have a great rest of your week.
We are Wampag!
Go Wolves!